One of the reasons the NFL is an amazing sport, you give people like Demario Davis opportunities after being drafted by the Jets, and then he goes to the Browns. And then the Saints, really well run, are like, that kid's good. Let's go get him. And he goes to the Saints. He hasn't missed a snap this year. A snap. He is their leading tackler. You saw him last night, the goal line tackle. You saw him against Gronk. He's a tremendous football player from Arkansas State, joining us live from the Saints facility. I got to tell you, the journey for you is amazing because you get drafted by teams that struggle, and you're thinking to yourself, oh, Lord, this is my life. And you're losing games, and then you go to the Saints, and it's like you shifted gears. And I just want to talk personally about that. It's like a gift. Like, did you feel it was a gift to go to the Saints?
Man, it's been a journey, man. I really, first of all, I'm grateful to God because no matter what happens, from here to this point forward, my journey with him through this whole process and the closeness that I've got and the way I've seen him bless me. When you're so passionate about the game, now I'm grateful for the organization, the Jets and the Browns. But when you're passionate about winning and you don't get the opportunity to do that, it takes a toll on your mind. It takes a toll on your body.
Yeah. I
mean, I was at year 5 and I was contemplating retiring.
Wow.
Like, I'm giving everything I got to the game and it's not giving it back.
Right.
And so I'm thinking there's something wrong with me. And, my mind and my body, I just didn't have it. And I remember going in my prayer closet and saying, God, you got to restore my mind and you got to restore my body. And I saw him do that. And I was traded back to New York, had one of my best seasons. My mind and my body was on another level. Then to have the opportunity to sign with the Saints in free agency. And that's when I realized championship-minded players have to be a part of championship organizations.
Boom.
And it's a difference. It's a difference. And when I was able to come into this culture, it was like a perfect mesh. And that's why I've had the type of success I've had. The organization has had that type of success it's had. And have an opportunity to extend my time here this past off season. It's just been amazing, man. And I give credit to the journey. The journey is so important because anybody that's going through something adversity-wise, I just encourage them. Like, you can lean on God. He's real. He's real. He's going to show up. I mean, I've seen him happen in my own life. And so I wouldn't tell anybody that's something I hadn't experienced myself. And it's just been a blessing. It's been a blessing. So no matter what happens, I'm all in, man.
Well, you're all in. 3 straight plus 100 tackle seasons. So let's just talk about last night. That's the worst Brady in his career. You were part of it. Did you sense early in the game, Demario, that he was off, that he was out of his rhythm?
I've been going, that's another thing. That journey has been, I came in part of a Rex Ryan team and, the clashes that were going on there. So I was just taught from an early age, like, to hate the Patriots. And so, I've been going against, I think I played Brady at least 12 times in my career.
Wow. And
so it's almost like you know what he's like, how great he is, and he's never out of a game. So then coming to this Tampa team, and seeing them catch stride. They were a totally different team than we played week 1.
Yeah.
And looking at them on film and you seeing defensively they playing at a high level, offensively all the weapons are they found their identity. They know where they want to go with the ball. So we knew it was going to be a challenge, and we knew it was a good ball club. And I think we just knew what we needed to do, and that's all that we were focusing on. I don't think we were thinking about, is he off? Is he on? Is the team in rhythm? We knew what they were going to try to do in certain situations, and we knew what we had to execute. And it's just a major shout out to the guys on not just the defense but the whole team, but especially on the defense and stopping an explosive offense. Our D-line played phenomenal.
Yeah.
Our secondary was lights out. Big shout out to Marshawn Lattimore. When he plays great, the whole defense plays great.
Yeah.
And that's the type of defense that we want to put on display week in, week out.
Saints have the craziest fans in the league, and this year you don't get a play in front of them. Has it been a challenge?
That's different, man. There's no place in the country like Who Dat Nation. And so not to be able to have them because it's a culture, it's an environment.
Yeah.
So when we play at home, it's a whole experience. It's not just our fans at a game. It's a difference. But we felt the love, we felt the support. Who That Nation, we're gonna ride regardless of the situation. I mean, this is an area that's used to experiencing adversity, used to experiencing, different times and having to adjust and always prevailing through. And so, we're dealing with it just like everybody else, and we're going to make the most of it.
By the way, Sean Payton's an offensive coach. Does he ever come over to you defensive guys and put his arm around you and say, Demario, I'm watching you too. I know he's an offensive coach, but does Sean Payton talk to the defense much?
Oh, yeah. He go. Not so much when we're doing good. When we mess up, we know about it.
That's funny. He's pretty intense, isn't he?
Yeah, man. I mean, he's passionate about winning, and that's what you love to be around. When you're around guys, not just Coach Payton, but DA, the entire defensive staff. When you're around players like Drew Brees, Mike Thomas, AK, Cam Jordan, Marshawn Lattimore, Malcolm Jenkins, guys that are just passionate about winning, and you see that they take their jobs very seriously. And, it's time. We like to have fun, but when it's time to go to work, everybody locks in. That's the type of environment you want to be in, man. It's no place better, especially during the season.
I got about 2 minutes left. We're halfway through the season, and football can change. It gets cold weather. It's very physical football. You guys are at the halfway point. You played your best game of the year. Do you like the second half of seasons? Are you healthy? Do you feel like the Saints get better? You get better now?
That's the most important thing. You want to play your best football in November and December. All the good teams know that. You want to be an ascending team. We knew coming into this game we hadn't played our best football, and we knew our best football was still in front of us. We still feel like our best football is in front of us. There were a lot of things in that game that we did well, but there were some things that we still can improve. So that's exciting. And so, like that, going down the stretch, you don't want to peak out. You want to be getting better, and you want to be the ascending team at the right time. And we have to continue to play good complementary football. We have to continue to, identify the areas where we're not doing so well and make sure that we're fixing those so that they don't bite us, down the road. And, I mean, ultimately, our mission is not the regular season. Our mission is after that. So we have to do everything that we can, continue to take it one game at a time so that we can be where we want to be when it's time to be there.
9 years, a Pro Bowler, doesn't miss a snap, doesn't miss a play from Arkansas State. Great American football story. You're an easy guy to root for, and do all your rehab this week. Get hydrated or whatever tackling machines like you do to get ready for the Niners, man. Demario, I appreciate you stopping by.
Hey, appreciate you guys, man. You guys be blessed.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.